That's a lot of information to take in right now. I mean, a mass suicide of the reserve division? What? I knew Junko was a crazy bitch, but still. Junko is already dead? What did he mean by that? Yeah, that's a good question. Why did you mean she's already dead? How would you know? Hey, fucking hero, is it true what you said? What you said? Junko is really dead? Huh? What? Didn't you see? There was a book called Manga of Murders, Killing School Life, and that it's gotta be about the first game, isn't it? A bloody classroom. No, wait, what was that you said about the Killing School Life? Like the killing we were involved in, there were killings that happened at Hope's Peak Academy. As I recall, the mastermind took her own life because the remaining students worked together to defeat her.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was. The Killing School Life ended up failing in the end. As a result, the 6 students who survived managed to escape from the academy.
Hey.
For a manga about the Killing School Life, it was done with lots of silly image and dumbassness. Actually, to me, the mastermind behind it, the whole Killing School Life, was Junko. The mastermind took her own life, which means Junko is dead.
Like,
it's true. That Killing School Life was part of that whole beginning most awful whatever event. Junko took away the memories of a former student of Hope's Peak Academy and forced them to kill each other. Former students of Hope's Peak Academy, and she took their memories just like us. Apparently, the whole thing was just being filmed by surviving each other. There's a limit to being a complete asshole. The survivors shows were being broadcast this whole time.
So,
the students of Hope's Peak Academy are willing know as the symbols of hope. By facing people with their symbol of hope, killed each other. With people which their symbol of hope, killing each other or for the sake of survival. They were trying to film fill everyone and watch the butchery with despair all at once. That's messed up. But that messed up plan was stopped. Junko failed. Junko lost to the students she planted in her trap, and after being overcome by despair she created, she took her own life. Then Junko is no more. No matter how horrible she was, there's no reason to fear someone who's dead. Whether Monokuma's story is true or not, it doesn't matter.
Bastard!
Junko isn't alive anymore. Then, who is our enemy? If Junko is already dead, are the rest of the Ultimate Despair behind this? Are they following Junko's carrying out her will? That's the only thing I could think of. I mean, the killings were into the reason that killing school life. Well, it doesn't matter who the hell is impersonating Junko and making us go through this, but an impersonator is just that, an impersonator.
No shit.
If the students of Hospi Academy stop the real deal, there's no way we'll lose to such a fake. But if this really is an impersonator, are they survivors? Are they surviving this challenge the same too? The cameras all over Jabberwock Island. Are they broadcasting to someone just like the surviving class during the killing school life? That's been added. I gotta look at that manga then, if I have to go into that bloody classroom again. And more about Junko was added. And Hajime, you've totally known about that story, huh? What do you have to prove? What do you have to play with that? Well, I really wanted you to read the manga. Very simple. I took the time to draw it.
What are you gonna do?
Oh well, I'll just read the false. Well, fog. The fog. I can't read. What do you mean, reason the fog? What's going to happen if you don't do that?
Ooh, how exciting!
One step at a time. You're getting closer to claiming my character. You're not making sense again.
Well now.
Now then, I'll give you guys my all. I'll tell you everything I know, including on the outside and the inside.
Yeah!
I'll release the fogs like crazy. Never mind. Leave this room. I want to go to that bloody classroom. Oh, huh? It's completely different. It's a completely different hallway again. It's so suddenly. What's going on to make something like this happen? No, I'm already distracted that I'm not going to be surprised. That's right, there's no time for me to be surprised by something like this. I mean, this is the first hallway. No, it's a fourth hall wall. Am I going down floor by floor then? Hey, Akane. Akane's twitching her nose like a bunch. Is she sniffing something? Hey, what's happening?
Based on my gut feeling.
Well, you know, it's just a gut. It's just my gut, but I feel like someone's getting closer. Huh? What do you mean, who?
So...
I don't know. It's just my gut, after all.
It's just my gut.
But still, her gut is pretty impressive. For some reason, it's incredible. And Monokuma did say something about the main cast coming. And surprisingly, but her gut must be counting on this time. I mean, her gut gutters out more things than I like to count. Where do I need? Well, there's the principal's office. Or the music room. I thought it was the principal's office for a minute. What the hell is that? This looks like the music room. What the hell is that floating? I feel like I can see something starting. This weird tablet. Looks like it's some sort of why would there be a freaking thing like this in the music room? And not just that, the marked edge into the is the symbol of the Future Foundation, right? Basically, that symbol, there is a special praise engraved. To complete the beginning to complete the beginning of the most awful tragic event in human history, we are already the main who invented the Future Foundation. Huh? The Future Foundation was extended by the graduation of Hope's Peak. Aren't they known as World Ender? This is completely different. Monokuma has completely made it up. Future Foundation's origins. Then there's this. What is that? Words are floating in the air. This is like a hologram, right? The friggin' layers are floating straight. It looks like a press of an email. Reading the record we gave the other day, we have current information. A person who completely to be the survivor of Hope's Peak. A survivor of Hope's Peak Academy. Until the further information, there are a total of 15 survivors. You may be wondering about the number of people at this time. If they're survivors of Hope's Peak Academy, it's possible they may be the targeted by ultimate despair. We believe we should achieve them and accomplish them and place them in our care as soon as possible. Though I don't believe the group could go that far without Junko rolling them. In a worst-case scenario, we must prove a requirement of the killing school life. Also, if they are survivors of Hope's Peak Academy, we should accept them to be quite valuable to us. However, we are still investigating the details of their origins, and we haven't looked them either. We're still continuing investigating this matter. Also, research has meanings. We have prepared a report of the reason finally on the Jabberwock Island perhaps has been complete. It seems we have improved with the example of the Neo World Project program? Survivors of Hope's Peak Academy? 15 students? Is that about us? Except Chiaki, who was part of the Future Foundation, there was definitely 15 of us, but what does survivors mean? It's like they're talking for some other world. What happened outside Jabberwock Island? If the beginning of the most awful tragic event in human history is really true, then the world isn't normal anymore, maybe. I'm starting to feel like we may be better off not remembering the thing at all. I guess that's all the clues in this room. I finally completed the future evaluation is on our side at last. Confirmed. They were found by the group, the general of Hospi Academy, and they took us in to protect us. But if that's true, Chiaki should have made that clear to us. No, as long as Monokuma was around, she probably couldn't say anything clearly. Monokuma is, if he's the Future Foundation's enemy, then his true identity must be the ultimate despair who caused the most awful tragedy in human history. The one who were crying out the will of Junko, who are carrying out the will of Junko and making us go through this. Also, this clearly in the email too. What is this? Reason finally factory on Jabberwock Island mentioned in the email. What's that about? The only Future Foundation factory we found was that facility was that of the ancient ruins. There's no way that the research failed. If there really is a recent family on this island, there should be another Future Foundation member here. So how? There are still so many mysteries. Okay, so the Future Foundation. Oh, wait, what the hell? Don't do that. I hate that. I hate how it does that. Okay. Not there. There's a cube just floating in the air. What the hell? Am I on drugs? That would explain everything. I'm just on drugs right now. I can go to the nurse. I can go to the office. This feels different from a classroom.
Maybe.
It's probably the office, right? I mean, the room kind of has that kind of stuffy teacher vibe to it. The office, huh? Now that you mention it, it does look like that.
Well.
More importantly, have you seen Miss Sonia? I didn't see her anywhere. How much longer is this guy going to ogle with Sonia? Give it up already. The sunflowers look more 8-bit. There's a Monokuma.
Huh? Are you serious?
That was a glitched out Monokuma. So wait, there are Monokumas here? Oh, what's this? There's a letter flying in the air, like the music room from earlier. Looks like a page of an email someone written. I think it's the same one from earlier. I guess I should read it. We understand this matter referring to the survivors. In order to secure our treatment them, please do your best to continue your investigation. However, you must explain the remnant of despair. What? Even though they have lost Junko, the fact remains that they are in incredible danger? Even after her death, the tragedy has not ended. Perhaps there is still a lore on the prayer. As long as we do nothing about the remainders of despair, we will not be able to end this incident. For the reason, the remnants of despair must be informed once they are disbanded. Everything is for the sake of the shining future. Does that mean this is in order to kill them? That doesn't sound possible at all. Well, I guess that's understandable. If the beginning of the most awful tragic event in human history is true as they say, it's pretty much it's an all-out war. If the remnants of despair are wearing that war, there's no way they'd be forgotten that easily. Remnants of despair has been added. I just noticed this. Who is that? Huh? There's something written on the blackboard. What's written here? Wait, hold on. That picture! Hiyoko, wait. Look at the name at the bottom! And that picture, that's Hiyoko! What the hell? And those are our names! Hajime, Chiaki. List of students is written on the blackboard. Just below. Our names I've seen before. Yeah, there are names. Also this! There's a newspaper posted on the blackboard based that Hiyoko is written there. What is this newspaper? Is this her older sister, or I mean, she actually looks kind of hot. What is this? It says Miss Hiyoko. This can't mean the same Hiyoko, right? I mean, the Hiyoko we knew was a brat. She was much smaller and looked more childlike. It's probably matched her definitely features. But the photo in this newspaper, in a way I can see the resemblance to Hiyoko, but her hair and features, it's too different. It's too different from Hiyoko's we know. What does this mean? Huh? This lady looks pretty marvelous. Is she Hiyoko's older sister or something? I would hope so. No, it says Hiyoko here. Oh. Then Hiyoko has an older sister with the same first name as the last one. Who would name their child that? An older sister with the same first and last name?
I mean...
That's the only explanation, right? I mean, look at it from yourself. That's not Hiyoko. But did you even hear her mention an older sister? Not once?
Man.
Well, it's not like I was that close to her anyway.
Wrong.
She didn't have an older sister. Hiyoko is Hiyoko's family's only daughter. If she didn't have a sister, then our relation. No, there's still too much of a resemblance.
What are you saying?
That's Hiyoko. Huh?
Of course not!
What are you saying? Hiyoko doesn't have a crazy body like that. Giggity. I mean, she was feeble. She was very childlike, annoying as hell. She got away with all kinds of crap from looking like that. She got away from all kinds of crap looking like that. I'm not gonna deny, her looks would get her away with a lot of crap when she did look like that.
Well...
I don't know what to tell you. Maybe she had a growth spurt. What are you saying? She's already dead. There's no way she could have had a growth spurt.
Today, I'm feeling white.
Well, he's feeling white, okay. Well, regardless, all the clues I presented are true. If they weren't, it wouldn't be fair.
What's going on?
What the heck is that? Is the truth? If this is true, then Hiyoko is in this newspaper. And she looks fine. Is he really saying this is the same person? That's impossible! I mean, how could there be a photo of a grown-up Hiyoko when she's already dead? Why? Why does this even exist?
why?
Could it be related to that last of subject over there? Huh?
This is bad.
If it says subject, maybe it meant there was some kind of experiment, right? Did that experiment change Hyoko's body? Oh, what am I saying? Just saying that out loud makes it sound messed up. What experiment? If it's some kind of experiment, it would mean that we were also test subjects, right? It means our names are also written on the blackboard under that list of subjects. But what kind of experiment was it?
What's going on?
What's going on? I better not have anything to do with this time. List of subjects has been added. This is really... I mean, she looks fine. That's the scary part. There's still... Okay, what do I need to look at? I mean, let's look at the newspaper article. There's a newspaper article below. It's Hyoko. I mean, she looks fine. Is this really Hyoko? The Hyoko I know. Yeah, it's just the same thing as before. Then what in the world happened to Hyoko and us? Is that list of subjects the key to figuring that out? If it says subjects, that may mean there was some kind of experiment. Did that experiment have something to do with changing Hyoko's body? If all the names on the blackboard are test subjects, then that would include us too, right? But what kind of experiment was it? What else is there to look at? The freaking this? Overlooking the portrait is hanging on the wall. I feel like I've seen it before, but the name edged into it is pretty strange. Whole Speak Academy founder Isaac. Wait, isn't that the name of the guy that we saw in the manga? But he's an old fart. The founder of Full Speed Academy, and his name is Isaac. Doesn't this? That was the name of the guy. That was the name of the kid. Damn! Another mystery. Okay, with this, you're totally rest on all the facts on this floor.
Yeah!
Congratulations on me! You shall now go on to the next step. Next step? What did he mean by that? No, now we're on the third floor. Damn it! Not again. The hallway is different from the last one, and it's more messed up. I guess I guess when that fog Monokuma mentioned is revealed, I moved to a different floor, himself a different hallway than the last one. But how can he do that? No, now's not the time to be concerned about that. Thinking about it is just going to be a waste of my energy. I mean, this is more fucked up than the first time. Okay, that was the room. This place is can't go that way. God, I'm getting so many Okay, these windows were not here before like this, but I'm getting so many flashbacks from the first game. Into the game room, the rec room. And it's floating. Why is the table floating? It's hard to think it's hard to think a room like this is actually exists inside a school. Look at this! A file. It's a file with Post P Academy symbol on it. It says completed. That means this is a big secret, right? Confidential. Why would an important document be here? Why am I even asking a question like that? Obviously, Monokuma is responsible. Anyway, I need to confirm what's inside the file. About the Host Academy, about the Host Country plan. For many years, Host Academy has converted reasons into various talents. Oh, research into various talents. The Host plan seeks to use the fruit of our labor to further our true goal. With our hands, we will be breath to a true hope that will bring hope to the entire world. Truly, the project is the next importance in the preventing the ultimate events. This place has been the Academy's wishes since its founder, so we must subject at all costs. What follows was a series of documents integrating the others. It was filled of different tests, and I had no idea what any of it meant. However, the word true hope left a strange impression on my mind for some reason. The Hope's creation project was created for the sake of breathing true hope. Host Academy was perhaps something like that, behind something like that. I don't really get it, but there's something about those words. True hope. Huh. Okay. Now there's this. There's a hologram. There's another hologram again. What's this one say? It looks like another email passing. Reading the records we've gathered, gave you the other day. We have finally subjected in crediting and we have planned them in our care. We have placed them in our care. Though they are all dangerous, we are suddenly all 15 of them. Due to the fact that we are unable to ask them about certain details, it is unknown how they managed to survive the tragedy. It's been reported that someone wonders, so it seems that they survived under hostile circumstance. Over the course of our detailed investigation, we discovered that they are the same age as the others. So we have determined to the event that to the survivors of the killing school life. As for the remnants of despair. Wait, as for the remnants of despair, they are still no matter, and we have no longer. We will continue with the investigation. Once they are determined, we shall enlighten them. Everything is for the sake of our future, filling with hope. Remnants of despair. The Academy survivors. It seems here they subject are in a question and have placed them in our care. That means we should be protected by the Future Foundation, right? Then why is this happening? If the Future Foundation was protecting us, why were we forced to kill each other on this island? Well, I guess it's not possible the Future Foundation set this all up.
What's this?
My, Hajime, if you keep wondering like that, you're going to get a I can't touch complicated. It's your fault. What is this horrible thing anyway?
Hey,
It's exactly what it looks like. They're the Future Foundation's emails. I thought they made the perfect clue, so I did a little bit of hacking here and there to get them there. You can even do that? However complicated, how do you do that? How do you make holograms happen?
no.
Well, who cares about that? Who cares about me anyway? That's not important at all. There's no way that's not important. His true identity should complete everything to what happened right now. Am I gonna go to another floor? Yep, I'm on. What the hell? Looks like I'm in a different hallway again. That's upside fucking down. I'm pretty much used to it by now, but even so, what is this space? Am I dropping or something? I mean, is it just my total descent for I'm upside down. Look at this. How am I? Akane? You okay?
It smells.
It's close. It's very close. Someone is coming. Akane's twitching her nose.
Based on my gut feeling.
They're definitely really close. At least that's what my gut's telling me. Then answer me this with your gut. Is it an enemy or an ally? Let's see. My gut feeling is
Well,
they're both.
Yo!
He's right. They're both. Both? What do you mean?
You.
I don't know any details. It's just my gut after all. Well, that's true, I guess. Why are you all buggy? This way? To the library? This is so freaking messed up. This must be the library. Monokuma left something here too. I should hurry up and find it. Letters, but oh, the desk? Oh, here. Just blends in now. This hologram again. It must be another one of the Future Foundation emails. I should read it. There's no doubt that it's another clue. The Future Foundation, 14th, Makoto! Makoto Nagito! Oh, not Nagito. Where are you guys? What are you doing right now? What are you doing is a serious act of treason. Do you understand? Why are you protecting the remnants of despair? It should be obvious. It should be another obvious clue to you how dangerous it is to keep those people alive. Stay calm and think about it carefully. You guys are being lied to. Think carefully about what's important to being the light of hope in the world. The six of you joined the Future Foundation because you aided with our ideas, right? The Future Foundation reason for you to remnants of despair to our headquarters. Unless we eliminate them, the tragedy will never end. Everything is for the sake of the future filled with hope. What does this mean? The email sounded that someone was trying to let the remnants of despair escape. This email is addressed to Makoto Nagito. Oh, Makoto from the first game. Makoto Naegi. I thought I never... But he's with the Future Foundation, right? Then why was he trying to protect the remnants of despair? Did he betray the Future Foundation? Email to Makoto has been added. Remnants of despair has been added. Is there anything else here? I mean, there's nothing really here. Can I leave? Oh, this is so disorienting. Okay, there's a classroom here. Wait, the laundry room? This should, huh? Didn't I walk into a classroom? Yeah, this was meant to be in the dormitory. I don't really get it, but this looks like a laundry room. There's no use worrying about it, but I was in school and now I'm suddenly in a laundry room? I remember these. And I remember the magazine and that. This looks like a tablet. It looks like the power's on, too. Is this the next clue? I pick up the tablet and investigate, suddenly examining it. Neo World Project. Neo World Project! The world's Neo World. It seems to recall hearing that and seeing it a few times already. The Neo World Project has another name. There's no way. I know you gotta try to attempt to read that. That is just not happening. The Neo World Project is built with the most precision physical. To drop the Neo World Project, to deliver the such as the ultimate project, the ultimate. We are also the most talented people who recently by morning the Neo World Project. Also, it's subject to assembly a cyber virtual world? Or psionic... I don't know. Cyther virtual world. Apparently, the Neo World Project has another function. It can replace memories from the real world with infinite. Those few, it is possible to undo tragic situations in the real world, though it is used for for a virtual world. However, this drives is a physical project. Only any other use can. Oh my. Though it is highly effective in training brainwashing. Brainwashing at a driving risk total. Though extended care must be extended when opening this project. What is this? Suddenly something around to me back. Suddenly, psionic virtual world? A feeling of emptiness, like everything is beginning to turn. A feeling of weakness, like the world is completely black in my face. Everything is starting to feel miserable. It's all the same until all I feel this despair. I screamed loudly as if I was trying to scream for my own voice. There's no way I can accept this. And I'm starting to accept that. There's no way something as crazy as this actually exists.
Nice!
You gotta reach the fog more in order to clear my challenge rooms. Now the despair is waiting for you. Impossible. This is impossible. Is that what we're in? Are we in a virtual world? It's all made up. Everything is all made up. Made up. Including me, too. New World Project. So is this all... Okay. So am I just computer programmed then, or... Oh, god damn it, don't do that.
Danganronpa.